The sky unleashes a fury of rain, each drop a cold sting against my soaked scrubs as I hurry out of the hospital's rear entrance. The iron-rich smell of blood, a ghost from the donation I just gave, clings to me. It's a personal tradition, a pointless effort to balance the scales for the parents I lost in that car accident 5 years ago. My nursing shift stretched late, a constant cycle of mending the city's broken bodies. But the night is a different beast, oppressive and without mercy. The crack of gunshots shatters the rhythm of the storm, far too close to be mistaken for thunder. My heart leaps into my throat, my feet sliding on the treacherous, wet pavement of the alley. This shortcut was a mistake, a gamble my stubborn nature made to trim a few minutes from the trek to my car. Another shot rings out, the sound trapped between the brick buildings. A deep, pained sound follows, and a silhouette stumbles from the enveloping darkness. He's a large, imposing man, one hand pressed to his side as he lurches against a graffiti-covered dumpster. Crimson blossoms between his fingers, a dark, thick liquid that mingles with the rain, creating streams that flow ominously toward my shoes. His eyes, a startling and intense blue even in the gloom, find mine and hold me captive. He's wearing a suit that whispers of wealth, now a ruined, sodden mess. "Help!" he forces out, his voice a commanding growl despite the agony contorting his face. Every rational thought tells me to flee, to call for the hospital security I just left behind. But the part of me that has cared for countless strangers, that core of vulnerability, takes over. My bag drops to the ground as I kneel in the puddle beside him, the frigid water instantly soaking through my pants. "Let me see," I command, my professional instincts overriding fear. The injury is bad. A bullet has carved a deep path along his side, dangerously close to vital organs. Blood flows in a steady, alarming rhythm, and his face grows worryingly pale in the harsh glare of a nearby streetlight. His free hand darts out, clamping onto my arm with a grip of shocking power. "No authorities, no hospital," he says, his breath coming in ragged gasps, those stormy ice-blue eyes pleading with me. "Who's hunting you?" I ask, but his body sways, his eyelids starting to flutter. A wave of dread washes over me. I can't let him perish here, not after I've just given blood that could have saved a man just like him. Slinging his arm over my shoulders, I struggle to lift him. He's all dense muscle, towering over my own frame and making me question my decision. We move like a single wounded creature through the deluge, his immense weight a burden, but I press on toward my old, reliable Honda parked at the curb. I manage to get him into the passenger seat, his head lolling back against the headrest with a soft thud. My fingers, slick with rain, fumble with the keys. The engine roars, and the tires protest as I speed away, my eyes darting to the rearview mirror, searching for any sign of pursuit. What have I gotten myself into? This stranger could be anyone, a criminal, a monster. But his strained breathing is a constant reminder of the helplessness I felt as my parents slipped away. The drive to my apartment is a frantic blur of ignored traffic signals and the angry sound of car horns. I maneuver him out of the car in the building's shadowed lot and begin the arduous task of hauling him up the stairs, his heavy boots marking the worn steps. Once inside, I switch on a light and deposit him on my well-worn couch. His shirt is plastered to his torso. As I carefully peel it away, I reveal a landscape of hard muscle, decorated with a tapestry of old scars and elaborate tattoos of thorny roses. The wound is a gaping horror that demands immediate care. I retrieve my medical kit from the bathroom, laying out sutures, antiseptic, and gloves. He stirs as I begin to clean the gash, his eyes flying open. "Who are you?" he asks, his voice stronger now, tinged with suspicion. "Elena," I reply, my focus on threading the needle. "Stay still." He hisses as the first stitch pierces his skin, but his gaze remains locked on me, unwavering. "Dante," he says, flinching slightly as I continue my work. "You made a mistake getting involved." "It's a recurring theme in my life," I say, tying off the final suture and applying a tight bandage. His skin is feverishly warm beneath my fingertips, and an unexpected charge, an unwelcome spark, passes between us. I quickly pull away, but his hand closes around mine. Your hands are steady. You've done this before. I'm a nurse, I mumble, feeling a blush creep up my neck as the room suddenly feels much smaller, his presence overwhelming. The distant wail of sirens grows louder, closer. Headlights slice through my curtains, casting moving shadows on the walls. A knot of fear tightens in my stomach. Who is that? Them, he states, sitting up with a pained expression. We have to hide. I risk a glance outside. 2 black SUVs are parked on the street, men in dark suits methodically scanning the apartment building. One of them points directly at my car, at the telltale smear of blood on the passenger door. Dante is right behind me, his body a warm, solid presence. My blood. They found us. The fear is suffocating, but I force my shoulders back. We have to leave, he says, already pulling on his ruined shirt. This place isn't safe anymore. We slip out the back entrance, into the relentless rain. His arm circles my waist, a steadying force for us both as we disappear into the shadows. A nearby payphone offers temporary shelter. He makes a quick call, speaking in rapid, commanding Italian. Get here now. Moments later, a gleaming black sedan glides to a stop. We scramble inside, the car accelerating just as angry shouts erupt behind us. Dante leans his head back and closes his eyes, but his hand finds mine, his grip firm. You saved my life twice tonight. I donated blood earlier, I confess quietly. AB negative. It's rare. His eyes snap open, a flicker of disbelief in them. That was meant for me. I was scheduled for a transfusion before the attack. The weight of coincidence, or perhaps fate, settles heavily upon me. Was this a blessing or a curse? My deep-seated trust issues are screaming at me to run, but his touch is an anchor. The car winds its way out of the city, climbing into the hills toward a sprawling mansion secured by high stone walls, floodlights, and armed guards. Inside, I'm struck by the sheer opulence, vaulted ceilings, priceless Persian rugs, and art that could finance my entire life several times over. Dante is immediately taken to a fully equipped medical room where a private doctor is waiting. She stitched me up, Dante informs the doctor, who examines my work with a grunt of approval. While they talk, I wander the echoing marble halls, past rooms filled with leather-bound books and crystal decanters. I can hear the whispers of the staff. The boss's savior. Keep her safe. A guard physically blocks my path. This area is restricted. I'm not a prisoner, I retort. Dante appears, waving the guard away. You'll stay here until it's safe. His private suite is immense, dominated by a king-sized bed and a crackling fireplace. You can rest here. One bed. My heart rate quickens. With you? A small smirk plays on his lips as he removes his jacket. I won't bite, unless you ask. A wave of heat rushes through me, but I climb into the bed, still fully dressed, my back to him. His arm comes to rest over me, a gesture that feels strangely protective. Sleep is impossible. His scent, a dangerous mix of musk and power, fills my senses, stirring a forbidden desire. In the morning, he's gone, but a lavish breakfast of fresh croissants and coffee has been left for me. After eating, I explore the grounds, discovering sprawling gardens and shimmering pools. In a private gym, men are engaged in brutal sparring sessions. I overhear snippets of conversation. Volkov is furious. The hit was a failure. Back inside, Dante finds me. Curious kitten, he observes. More like a trapped mouse. I shoot back. He leads me into a study where a wall of monitors displays live feeds from what I learn are his hotel chains. I own them, he explains. It's a legitimate business, but my enemies don't distinguish. Why was I targeted? I press him. Our blood connects us, he says, his fingers gently tracing the line of my jaw. The chemistry between us is a palpable force. His lips are just inches from mine when a violent explosion shakes the entire mansion, a car bomb at the front gate. Dante instinctively shields me as shrapnel rains down. Gunmen breach the perimeter, their weapons firing indiscriminately. His men return fire, but chaos erupts. Dante pulls a gun, his face a mask of cold fury. "Stay behind me!" Bullets fly past us. One grazes my arm, and a sharp pain shoots through me, but adrenaline dulls the sensation. He moves with a ruthless efficiency, taking down 2 assailants. During a brief pause in the fighting, he quickly bandages my arm. "This is my fault. This is your world," I whisper. He nods. "And now it's yours too." My life has irrevocably changed, now bound to his by blood, danger, and a simmering desire. The aftermath is a swift, organized cleanup. The bodies are removed and repairs begin. Dante's influence is undeniable as he makes calls to public officials, his words smoothing over the entire incident. As night falls, we find ourselves sharing the bed once more. He begins to open up, sharing stories of his childhood in Italy, of his father's empire, and of a betrayal that left him scarred. My own internal conflict rages. The attraction to him is growing, yet the fear remains. My fierce independence is at war with a newfound craving for the protection he offers. In a quiet moment, his lips gently brush against mine, a tentative question. I pull back, and the tension between us skyrockets. Another attack is imminent. Scouts report that Volkov himself is approaching. Dante prepares for war, and this time he hands me a weapon. Fight or flee. Fight, I choose. My fate is now irrevocably tied to his. He seals our pact with a deep, searing kiss amidst the preparations for battle. The acrid smell of smoke from the gate explosion still hangs in the air as Dante's personnel work to fortify the mansion. My arm aches beneath its bandage, a stark emblem of how entangled I've become. "Tell me exactly who Volkov is," I demand, trailing Dante into a command center where maps are unfurled and screens monitor enemy movements. "Ivan Volkov," he says, tapping a photograph of a massive man with a vicious scar bisecting his cheek and eyes like empty voids. Head of a Russian syndicate, ruthless, power-hungry, eliminated his own brother to rise. He wants my assets, the ports, the clubs, my hotels. A knot of dread forms in my stomach, but I conceal it. "And how are you any different?" His jaw clenches. "I protect what's mine. He only knows how to destroy." We are placed in a reinforced safe room, a steel-lined bunker designed for a siege. And once again, there is only one bed. The tension is a living thing between us as we wait. He paces, his shirt unfastened, revealing more of his history written in scars. "This one," I say, lightly touching a faded mark on his chest. "An ambush when I was 18. My uncle's doing, right after my father was taken out. He wanted control of the family. I made sure he didn't get it." The story of his past spills out, a brutal upbringing designed to forge him into a weapon, the early loss of his mother, and a solemn vow to never lose anyone he cared for again. His vulnerability exposes a crack in his hardened exterior, and it resonates with my own history, the car accident that left me utterly alone, teaching me to trust no one. An internal war wages within me. Do I retreat or do I draw closer? His dangerous world is terrifying, yet it calls to me. Quiet moments build an intimacy between us. Shared meals, the accidental brush of his hand against mine. "You have the spirit of a lioness," he remarks one evening. "Just stubborn," I reply. His laugh is a low, rumbling sound. Our proximity is a constant test. As lights are dimmed, our bodies are mere inches apart. His lips hover above mine, our breaths mingling in the charged air. Heat intensifies, fingers explore skin, but the moment is shattered by a blaring alarm. It's a false alarm, but the unresolved tension hangs between us. The days in isolation blur. He begins to teach me self-defense. Our bodies grapple, slick with sweat, pulses hammering. "Good," he murmurs, pinning me to the mat. Desire ignites, and with a surge of strength I reverse our positions, straddling him. Our eyes lock in a charged stalemate before we break apart. When we finally emerge, the mansion is fully repaired, but Volkov's campaign of harassment intensifies with hacked security systems and attacks on Dante's associates. Preparations are made for a grand gala. A tailor is brought in, fitting me for a gown of emerald silk that clings to every curve. "Stunning," Dante breathes, his fingers lingering on the small of my back. The event is a showcase of his world, a private jet on standby, borrowed diamonds glittering at my throat. The grand ballroom is a fantasy of crystal chandeliers and the city's elite. Dante's power is on full display, deals are made in hushed tones, and fear is a currency in the eyes of his rivals. He leads me in a dance, his arm a possessive band around me. "Mine," he murmurs, his gaze darkening as another man watches us from across the floor. "You don't belong to anyone," I challenge. "Possessive?" "Protective," he counters, his hand sliding lower, pressing me closer, the chemistry between us undeniable. "You frighten me," I admit. "Good," he replies. "It will keep you alive." In the limo on the way home, a kiss finally ignites the fire that has been smoldering between us. It's fierce and desperate, hands roaming, fabric giving way to skin. Moans lost in the luxurious confines of the car. The ride is cut short by a high-speed chase, bullets harmlessly pinging off the armored glass. Dante returns fire with cold precision. Back at the mansion, he inspects me for any injury. "I can't lose you," he says, his voice raw. The care he shows is intimate, drawing a bath and gently washing my skin. The tension is unbearable, touches teasing, our bodies aching for release. But it's broken by a phone call. A spy has been found. I witnessed Dante's dual nature firsthand in the basement. The interrogation is brutal, his fists connecting with the traitor who begs for his life. The man's pleas are met with cold finality. A wave of horror washes over me. He's a monster, I think, but Dante's words echo in my mind. A monster to shield you. My need to understand his world intensifies. I begin sifting through his files, uncovering the true scale of his family's empire. Billions in assets, shadow dealings. I find confirmation of the blood donation, a direct link. He knew my rare blood type matched his. I confront him. "You knew from the beginning." He simply nods. It felt like fate. But the attraction is real. My internal conflict reaches its peak. Is this love, or is it a survival instinct? Volkov escalates his attacks, making them personal. He sends a taunt via a hacked video feed. "Your pretty nurse will suffer." An external raid on one of his hotels has Dante rallying his forces, revealing a private army and an arsenal of advanced technology. That night, as a storm rages outside, we finally give in. Kisses deepen, clothes are shed, scars are kissed, and whispers of need fill the air. "I want you," he groans. But just as we are on the verge of surrender, betrayal strikes. A trusted lieutenant has flipped, revealing our location. Volkov's men storm the mansion. In the ensuing fight, I managed to take one down with the weapon I was given, but I'm captured, a hood thrown over my head. I'm dragged away, and when the hood is removed, I'm in Volkov's lair. He leers at me. Rossi's weakness. The full weight of Dante's identity as a Mafia king crashes down on me, and my trust shatters. Was this all a setup? My faith is at war with my fear. I am bound to a chair in Volkov's warehouse, the air damp and echoing with the sound of dripping water. The cold steel of the restraints cuts into my wrists. Ivan looms over me, the scar on his face twisting as he sneers. The pretty thing. Rossi's soft spot. He hints at his own dark past, an empire forged in brutality, with entire families erased to secure his power. The stakes are clear. Control of the city's entire criminal underworld. My mind is a tempest. The sting of betrayal is sharp. Was Dante's affection just a calculated move? But then, memories surface. His gentle touch, his protective instincts, his vulnerability. My resolve solidifies. I will survive this. The door explodes inward. Gunfire erupts as Dante's team makes their entrance, but they are met by a swarm of Volkov's guards. Chaos reigns. Bullets fly and men fall. Dante emerges from the fray, his eyes finding mine, a mixture of unbridled fury and raw fear in them. "Let her go!" he roars, taking a defensive position. Volkov just laughs, yanking my head back by my hair. "Surrender your empire, or you can watch her die." Dante hesitates, torn between his power and his love for me. "Take it all," he says. "Just let her go," "No!" I shout, ramming my head back into Volkov's face. He stumbles, and in that split second I kick myself free, grabbing a sharp piece of broken glass as I fall. The battle escalates. Dante charges, tackling Volkov. They trade brutal blows. A knife appears. Dante disarms him, but Volkov gains the upper hand with a savage headbutt. I jump in, slashing at Volkov's arm with the glass shard. He turns on me, swinging a powerful fist that connects with my jaw. Pain explodes in my head. Dante lets out a primal roar and attacks with renewed ferocity. They crash through stacks of wooden crates. Volkov pulls a hidden gun. A shot rings out, grazing Dante's shoulder. Blood sprays. At that moment, backup arrives, but it's for Volkov. We are outnumbered. A red digital timer on a set of rigged explosives begins its countdown. "Evacuate!" Dante yells, but he refuses to leave me. I grab a pistol from a fallen guard and provide covering fire. Volkov lunges, aiming a final desperate knife strike at Dante. I shove Dante out of the way, and the blade slices into my side. The pain is searing, but it leaves Volkov exposed. Dante snaps his neck with a sickening crack that echoes through the warehouse. The building shudders as the bombs begin to detonate in a chain reaction. We run, flames chasing us, debris blocking our path. Dante lifts me over a pile of rubble. A final, massive explosion throws us clear of the building, and we land hard on the concrete outside. In the aftermath, as sirens close in, Dante's men work to erase any evidence of our presence. He faces a choice: rebuild his criminal empire or choose a different path. For me, end it. I gasp, my hand on his. Choose a legitimate life. He nods, his eyes full of a new resolve. For you. Amidst the ruins, he confesses his love. I love you, Elena. Your strength has redeemed me. Tears stream down my face, mixing with the soot. I love you. Your protection healed me. He kisses me, a passionate, claiming kiss. In the following months, Volkov's empire is dismantled, his assets seized. Dante transitions fully into his legitimate hotel business, his wealth intact, but his hands now clean. From the penthouse of his flagship hotel, overlooking the city, he proposes with a custom-made diamond ring. Build this new life with me, he vows. We are married in a private ceremony. Our lives merge, my nursing career and his business empire, his eternal protection and our unending passion. The scars of our past begin to fade, our bond unbreakable. We are no longer alone.